1 power forwards are Harris and Durant. Ben Simmons is out there with Kyrie Irving. And it's Drummond in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for the 76ers. And the small and power forwards are Thibault and Harris. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Embiid in at the 5, roaming the paint. And so it's the Nets getting on the board first. Harris's shot is off.
If you look at the leaders in rebounding, it's almost a sure thing that Drummond's name is going to be near the top of that list. That's the kind of impact on the boards he's made over his career.
And here's Harden, following the three-pointer by Kyrie Irving. Shot up 2 there.
Embiid has such balance and agility for a big man. He's able to work through contact and still finish with touch.
And Greg, when it comes to players who've led the league in rebounding, very few have done it as many times as Drummond.
And of the guys that have done it more than twice, like Andre, I've got some good news for him. Every one of them is either in the Hall of Fame or soon will be.
Now here's Harden. After the miss from KD. Harden hit the stuff.
You know, when Harden gets deep inside positioning, he's ready for the throwdown because he's more athletic than people give him credit for.
Now here's Simmons. KD passes to Drummond. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Drummond's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific accuracy on that pass. That's how you lead your teammate.
Maxey, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Kyrie Irving. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strength.
And he makes both free throws.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Simmons against Embiid. Simmons can't get it to go.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Harris's shot is off. The Nets have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Simmons inside. Guarded by Harden. Tries again. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe.
The pass to Maxey. Good D by Drummond.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
The 76ers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
Goodbye to stuff the alley-oop.
And I like the timing that Drummond has on these alley-oops. That's not as easy as he makes it look. He knows precisely when to leave the ground to receive the pass and finish it off.
That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
Harden the pass to Embiid. They get a hand on it to the paint. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Irving from long range. The rebound by Harden. For the Nets, they come into this one following the loss to the Bucks. Thibault with the ball. Harris is there. Offensive rebound. Embiid. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
I know it's a tall task, but you got to box out Embiid. It's really that simple because if you don't, he's going to make you pay.
Snatched up. And then Simmons slams it in.
Really can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. I mean, his confidence just rises when he slams it down like that.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional Mobile One block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Durant. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Maxey. And slam dunk by Maxey.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Harden against Simmons. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And how chaotic was this offseason for Simmons? I mean, the trade rumors swirling, stepping back from Team Australia, ultimately traded, and you talk about someone just dying for a fresh start.
So valuable on the defensive side of the ball, Simmons goes beyond versatile, Clark. He can guard 1 through 5 at a very high level.
Well, Kevin, you start with his tremendous athleticism for a guy that's a legitimate 6'11". He takes pride in defending, and he's disruptive as well as disciplined.
Pass to Harris. And Embiid with the block.
Look at how well Embiid uses his size on defense there, swatting down the shot and doing it with authority.
And you watch Harris, he's been playing with a high level of confidence.
Well, Greg, he puts the work in during the offseason. It's obvious. That's why his game looks like it comes easier to him now, because he's refined it through his work in the offseason. And in a lot of ways, he's bearing the fruit of that labor, and it's fun to see.
Now here's Drummond. 8 points for him. And the Nets miss again. Maxey passes to Harris. That misses, and a chance to tie it there. Last game for Brooklyn, it was a loss to the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense, or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Yeah, and that's really inexcusable. I mean, there's just no way that you can justify that. When you don't put the work in on defense, you're going to end up on the losing end.
Here's Thibault after the made shot from KD. Maxey passes to Harris. And that shot misses everything. Air ball on the 3. Nets leading by 4. Durant down low. Inside, here's Drummond. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one. On the wing, Harden. Here he goes. And the jam by Harden.
Harden is one of the most lethal penetrators in the game. Excels at finding lanes to the rim.
Outside Irving. Pass to Drummond. Durant with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
To the middle. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid, what a show of force right there, going hard at the rim for the dunk.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Last season, Embiid posted career highs as a scorer. And Greg, he did it with unbelievable efficiency.
And how about hovering around that coveted 50-40-90 club? What's amazing is how comfortable he looks. The defense is never able to speed him up.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. George Niang, he's checked in for Tobias Harris. And it's Green in for Matisse Thybulle. Harden against Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Here's Sharp. That 3 off the mark. Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here. Back to Harden. And he banks in the layup. Harden's got 6.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
High post, KD. Embiid's there.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
On the wing, Green shoots over Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And, of course, Green's contributions go well beyond the numbers at this point.
Agreed. This is a guy who knows about winning, Greg. I mean, he's done it a number of places, multiple championship teams where he's played a significant role. And he brings that championship mindset to the locker room.
Griffin's checked in for Brooklyn. Dragic comes in for Ben Simmons. Irving finds Dragic. Down low, the kick out to Irving. 6 to shoot. Irving double team. Looking to end the run. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
You can't allow Irving that look. You just can't give him that. He's too talented a player.
And the shot goes down. 8 points for him.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
The 76ers lead. Harden with it. Picked up by Brown. Harden against Brown. Lets it go from deep. Brooklyn with the rebound. And this is the first season matchup for them against this 76ers team.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year, they came out on the losing end.
And, you know, with 2 teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Here is Harden following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Gets Harden with the drive. Embiid tried to bank it in, but he misses.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Brown dishes to Dragic. And Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Driving to the basket.
Ferociousness from Harden, looking like he wants to tear the rim off.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. They trail by 1. The Nets working the ball around now. Dragic against Harden. Dragic against the bucket. And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, and with most of the arena against them, they just banded together and trusted one another to make the right play.
Well, you know, the cohesiveness was evident out there. These guys feel like they can win in any arena, and they proved it that game.
Here's what Philadelphia is going with right now. Jordan, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Maxey. And it's Jake Milton in for James Harden. And a change for the Nets. Aldridge is checked in. Here's Irving. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Outside Griffin. Back to Dragic. From deep. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Dragic has got 5 points so far.
An assertive player. Dragic knows he has the green light to catch and fire.
Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Passes it to Milton. It's stolen by Dragic. 1:49 left in the first quarter. With the drive. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
Good at forcing the issue on the drive. When Dragic attacks like that, it forces the D to react.
And throughout his career, Dragic has been a leader. It's a natural fit for him.
Duncan Robinson called him the ultimate leader. Dragic, leader of his national team for a decade now. God just embraces the responsibility of it all.
The Nets making a switch here. Thomas is checked in. Here's Niang. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
You know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Now, here's Dragic. A three-pointer off the mark. And there's the pass to Jordan. And it goes down 2 points. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the 76ers.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
Here's Niang driving inside. Griffin with some nice D. And the call will be against George Niang. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
And for a player with Blake Griffin's physical makeup, it was a big adjustment when he had to deal with injury issues. He's really had to reshape his body and his game.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Aldridge. And Curry subbed in for Goran Dragic.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
And not the guy you want to send to the line. He has been automatic.
First free throw is good.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team. And even did a little acting along the way.
And so Irving nails both of them.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Yeah, not only the trips to the line are concerned, but the foul trouble also. You've got to play defense with your feet and do so without fouling.
And the basket by Curry.
You know, the staple of Seth Curry's game is shooting the ball off the catch.
Here's Jordan. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Right side, Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Now it's a 6-point Nets lead.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Feeds to Jordan. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Jordan's got 6.
Boy, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Nets out in front, up by 4. Oh, the slashing Slovenian, Goran Dragic, told us about his attacking style of play.
Try to get inside the paint and collapse the defense, and then we spray the ball. And, you know, our saying is good.
Greg, you love that unselfish style, don't you?
Yeah, he can definitely score, but you combine that with his passing, and even more for the defense to worry about.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. Setting the floor for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Kyrie Irving is out there with Seth Curry. Then it's Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the 4 slot. Count it. And the Nets lead by 4.
Boy, an excellent shooter. Seth Curry takes pride in spraying you from this spot.
Korkmaz, no good. Brooklyn's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3-ball here. Thomas. Second chance shot. Great D that time from Jordan. Philadelphia shooting 52% from the 4. Nice work so far from them. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
If you can't stop it, here it comes from right edge.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way, but Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And he hit his foul shots a season ago at about a 74% clip.
And we see teams around the league trying to integrate star veterans with talented rookies. Greg, it's not always easy, is it?
Not at all, Kevin. And a lot of times it becomes a choice between win now or win later. Though the teams with great coaching and development can oftentimes do both.
Andre Drummond's checked in for the Nets. Brooklyn on defense. They lead by 4. On the wing, Milton. Drummond working against Jordan. Millsap passes to Jordan. Over Drummond. They get it again. Jordan with the bucket. Jordan's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Curry can't get it to go. 76ers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. And the call will be against Harris. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Heads up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Simmons checked in for Brooklyn. Oh, that's blocked. Here's Harris. And a little luck that time, but it drops. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Well, that's a sweet spot for Harris, guys. I mean, all he needs is a little separation. He's good to go.
Here's Thomas going inside. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Harris passes to Jordan. A rebound by the Nets. Thomas feeling it out a bit. No good. That puts him at 2 for 6.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
It's sent back down by Simmons. Got a piece of it. Outside Curry. They get it back. Here's Drummond, and the shot goes in. Drummond's got 10 points.
You know, I would venture to say if you didn't run one play for Drummond all night, he still could score in double digits. He is an incredible offensive rebounder.
Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Shoots over Curry. Not enough on that one as it misses.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Here's Korkmaz. It's blocked. Outside Thomas. Here's Drummond. Pass to Claxton. Clock at 6. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Thomas, no luck.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Korkmaz. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Pass to Thomas. And it's blocked. And they'll get another chance. Pass to Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And you know, Seth Curry has that shooter's mentality, which makes defenses uncomfortable. And that's part of how he gets these calls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw good, Curry. And the latest wrinkle in Seth Curry's game, creating for others with consistency.
And he's taking time with his reads, letting the defense commit, then making his move. All part of that maturation process.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Reedy's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Harris. Maxey's checked in for Korkmaz. And it's James Harden in for Shake Milton. Massey, the pass to Harden. Thybulle with the ball. Harris is there. Here's Bassey. A rebound by the Nets. Simmons got 5 rebounds tonight. Curry passes to Simmons. And here is Durant. Shoots from 12. 2 points. That one goes. KD's got his second basket of the game.
Boy, that in-between game of Durant is dead. Give him this shot, and you'll regret it.
Maxey passes to Harden. to Maxey. Just 5 to shoot. Harden can't hit. Nets leading by 6. No one near Curry as he lets it go. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight. 76ers shooting just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. And the jam by Harden.
It's hard to shake Harden off his game. He's so strong and skilled. He keeps his balance right where he needs it.
Pass to Sharp. Back to Simmons. Outside Durant. On the clock. And the officials call a traveling violation. Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And then for Brooklyn, Brown comes in for Seth Curry. And it's Dragic in for Simmons. Here's Harden. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Good to see a player going all out for the game this time.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Control the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Pass to Maxey. It's stolen by Dragic. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, how about the outstanding hustle from Durant? I mean, getting out on the break as soon as the ball was headed the other way. The more bodies going up court, the better.
And the Nets making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. Embiid inside. Aldridge is there.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Charity stripe shot. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Durant's got the lead up to 8 now for Brooklyn. Here's Maxey. Rejected by Harris. And stolen by Thibault. Brooklyn leading by 6. Durant with it. He's got 10, and it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brown. Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And a switch here for Brooklyn. Irving's checked in. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And it's Harden slamming it down.
And Harden, an absolute vicious dunker. Terrific at bouncing towards the rim, but the epic throwdown.
Brown against Green. Brown the pass to Dragic. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
George Niang, he's checked in for Reed. Harden the pass to Maxey. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time. Now just a 1-point Brooklyn lead.
You know, as a distributor and dime dropper, Harden has really got a nice eye for how to get teammate shots. Does a really good job setting up the shooter.
Here's Dragic. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Philadelphia shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Maxey passes to Harden. To the inside. Again, Philadelphia.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Dragic from outside. Rebound by the 76ers. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the step.
You know, whenever James Harden steps onto the court, you're almost expecting him to go off. He's got a great reputation that's well earned in this league as an elite scorer.
Timeout called, the Nets.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Yeah, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And the 76ers making a change here. Millsap's checked in. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Dragic against Millsap. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just one, and the basket from Dragic.
And I respect the craftiness and savvy of Dragic. I mean, when he gets positioned deep inside, he finds a way to score.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Here's Griffin, and then Griffin with the dunk.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
The 76ers shooting it very well. 54% from the floor in the second quarter. Harden draws the double. Here's Maxey. His three-pointers off the mark.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off. And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Green kicks to Niang. They kick it out to Green. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Boy, this is Green's game in a nutshell. He is an efficient catch-and-shoot player.
Clock management, this is where they can get a 2-for-1.
And Kevin, every opportunity counts.
On its way from Irving for two. Out of bounds, it'll be 76ers ball. We've got 28 seconds left in the second quarter. It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Here's Irving. He's got 12. Seconds left. Kept alive. Tries to keep it alive.
You almost have to assume. And the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
Down on the block, it's Harris and Embiid. Maxey out there with Harden. And it's Rival in at the 3 slot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. Harris's shot is off. Nets trail by 7, and Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality.
Maxey shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first one falls. And so he hits both. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And he uses the glass on the layup. Simmons got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Simmons really comfortable in tight, and he's so skilled, he makes it look easy scoring inside.
Harden the pass to Maxey. Off target from outside. Nets trail by 4. Durant kicks to Simmons. Back to Durant. Over a minute and a half into the 3rd quarter of action. Right on the bucket.
They found a nice groove in this half, starting out 3 for 4. Here's
Harden on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. It's It's Harden with the drive, and Harden with the stop.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And Kevin Durant signing an extension this past offseason, locked in with the Nets for the next 4 years. Seems like there's a very good chance Durant could end his career in Brooklyn.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2.
Well, you look at all the ways Ben Simmons can affect the basketball game. His package is really unique. He's almost 7 feet tall. He's one of the best defenders in the league, can guard every position, and he's an incredible playmaker, too. Well, I tell you, this team is lucky to have him.
Harris looking it over, and the foul on Harden. That's foul number 2 for him. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Simmons against Harden. 4 on the shot clock. And Embiid with the block. Maxey passes to Embiid. Irving. They get it back, and so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Harris, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Milton's checked in.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship. That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
The 76ers leading by 3. Milton the pass to Embiid. Harris outside. Passes it to Maxey. And stolen by Drummond. And Simmons kicks to Durant. Again, the Nets for 2.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Harris. Here's Maxey, and it's good for 2. Maxey's got 4 points in the quarter.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Outside, Simmons. Durant inside, guarded by Harris.
I find it really interesting to talk to KD about his origins. Says every memory he had growing up involved basketball. Skip prom and stuff like that. He was just focused on the game.
And Durant grew up in a tough environment. We all know that. Basketball, Greg, was the only way out.
As it has been for so many NBA players, you feel bad for guys with great talent who get derailed along the way. It takes so much hard work and discipline and luck just to have a chance at making it.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. Thomas, it's a wide open look. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Thomas got 8.
You know, Simmons is a platinum level passer, and he has a really good understanding of when his teammates are open.
Out to Harris. The pass to Reed. The 3. Harris's shot is off.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
And the jam by Kevin Durant.
Well, that's par for Durant. I mean, that's what he gives you, the ability to score at all 3 levels.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Milton the pass to Harris to stop the run, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Nets.
I thought we might see the defense adjust at halftime to slow the break, but that has not been the case.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
Pass to KD.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Outside, Simmons. On baseline, Jay for 3. And it's sharp missing.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Back to Reed. Stolen away. Jordan against Simmons. Durant in the corner. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Durant's got 12 points in just the second half.
Durant's shot is in the air before the defense even tracks the pass. I mean, he's 2 steps ahead of him, and that, folks, is a combination of awareness and speed.
Brooklyn leading by 7. Now Thomas, he's got 8. Pass to Claxton. Three-pointer on the way. Thomas, no luck. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. It's blocked, and they recover it. Jordan kicks to Reed. Another miss by Philadelphia. Brooklyn's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. That shot wide open. And now a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Reed the pass to Korkmaz. Back to Reed. And there's the drive, and it's blocked. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. We're one of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. First trip to the line for him here. And a whole new lineup here for Brooklyn. Both shots good from the stripe. Nets leading by 9. Curry deciding where to go with it. The kick out to Dragic. He dishes it to Aldridge.
And, you know, Aldridge is a load to deal with. When he gets good position, you pretty much have to be physical with him.
It's his first trip to the line.
It's Aldridge.
First one at the line is good. James Harden, he's checked in for Korkmaz. Both free throws good from Aldridge.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock them down from the line.
Harden hit the stuff.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
And, you know, that's exactly what happens when you don't settle. That's the result. Tremendous effort and a big-time finish there.
Rockets the pass to Griffin. Aldridge trying to break free. That shot by Griffin, no good. The 76ers trail by 9. Takes it inside, and that one's good. Maxey.
I think his unselfish attitude is really a big part of what makes Millsap a leader on the court, and the ability to make some dynamic passes doesn't hurt either.
Passes to Dragic. A rebound by Harden. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Bassett. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first trip to the line tonight. First one falls for him. And the 76ers making a change here. Eibel's checked in. And then for Brooklyn, Joe Harris is checked in for Brown, and Irving subbed in for Goran Dragic. So it's Brooklyn now. It's a 5-point game. Outside Curry. A floater, and there's the nice layup by Irving. 14 points for Kyrie Irving.
How many different ways can Kyrie Irving beat his man? I mean, his array of moves is endless.
And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And it's Aldridge, top of the key. Double team on Aldridge. Curry on the wing. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got 11.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist total, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Now, here's Thibault, guarded by Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Harden against Irving. Nets leading by 8. And here's Harris from the arc. As he pulls it in. Now, here's Thibault. Tight defense on him. Passy, the pass to Harden. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Well, you know, Harden will do that every chance he gets. He cleverly goes into the defender looking for the contact to draw the foul, and nobody does it better.
Andre Drummond's checked in for Brooklyn. Simmons comes in for Curry. At the elbow, it's Drummond. Who's back up? Rebound by the 76ers. Bassey's got his 4th rebound in this one. To the middle, and stolen by Aldridge. Down low, here's Simmons. Drummond trying to get himself free, and Simmons gets it to go on the assist from Harris.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Harden the pass to Bassey, and he jams it with authority.
Well, you got to remember now, Harden, as good a scorer as he is not just a scorer. He's a shrewd dime dropper, too.
Picked him clean. He takes it in. Millsap kicks to Harden. The pass to Thibault. The tray. Rebounded by the Nets. On the wing, Harris. Back to Irving. Lobbed up there for Drummond. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
Pass to Bassey. Knocked loose. Thibault with the ball. Harris is there. From down in the low post, it goes. There's 37 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game. To the paint. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got 5 points so far.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for the 76ers. And Brooklyn has possession. They're leading by 8. Irving drives in. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth, physical basketball, guys.
And Embiid throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work.
Irving way outside. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tyrese Maxey. And that'll be his third foul so far. On the court for the Nets, getting the fourth quarter going. They've got Simmons. Andre Drummond is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Irving. And it's Harris in at the three. From 10 feet out, another miss by Irving. And Embiid has got the ball here for the 76ers. Trailing here by 8.
Strong to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Irving passes to Drummond. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
And, you know, Drummond has no problem playing through contact. He excels at using that strong body of his to fight through contact and finish.
Here's Bassey. Unable to get that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Brooklyn leading by 8. And then Simmons slams it in.
Excellent concentration that time by the 6'10" Simmons. Very good at completing these chances despite the defense's best efforts.
And the 76ers making a change here. Harris is checked in, and a change for the Nets. Kevin Durant's checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge. That one drops for him.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Simmons against Harden. Simmons passes to Durant. Popped up there for Drummond, and it's Drummond with the jam.
The guard-like quickness of Durant makes him hard to guard, which in turn opens up passing lanes for him too.
Weibel can't get it to go.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you should miss.
Harris, no good. The 76ers trail by 10. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Stolen. Now the 76ers on the break. Here's Harden. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, right after making the finals in 2012 with OKC, James Harden was traded to the Rockets and transforming from sixth man of the year to MVP and blossoming into a megastar in the NBA.
And both free throws good for James Harden. Nets leading by 8. And here is Simmons. Pass to Durant. From deep. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him. Here's Harden, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawing some fouls.
Harden hits them both. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's KD. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. KD's got the lead up to 11 now for the Nets. Passes it to Harris. Looking to get it going, and it's sent back by Drummond. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here is Harden. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kevin Durant.
And Harden is fearless. Awesome at gutting the defense and making them send him to the line. He just knows how to draw fouls and get himself to the stripe.
Harden hits them both. Nets leading by 9. Outside, Simmons. Here's Irving. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And there's a whistle. That's going to go on James Harden. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th quarter. Durant, another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, you love to see Durant attacking in the lane, imposing his will. Nothing the defense could do there because he's aggressive and talented.
Left side, Harris. And it's sent back by Drummond. And Embiid gets it to go.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Inside, here's Durant. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
You know, why settle for the layup when you're this close? Durant might as well just turn it over and punch it home.
Timeout called the 76ers.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone more confident than Embiid.
He's got plenty of confidence, and he's a funny guy, too, extremely entertaining. He said, the mindset I get when I'm on the floor is that I'm the best player in the gym. And much of the time, he ain't wrong.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
And during that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. He is not happy with the turnovers. He said, we have got to get some shots. It's as simple as that, guys. Play smart and value the basketball. We'll see if the message sunk in, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Durant against Harris. Down low, here's Drummond. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Nets will retain possession. Just 4 to shoot. KD finds Drummond.
On this end of the court.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Outside, Simmons. To the inside. Got a piece of it. And they get it back. And Simmons slams it in. And it's Harden with the ball for the 76ers. It's a 13-point game.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And stolen by Thibault. They're running ahead. Harden finds Embiid. That's tipped. Thibault with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Maxey, no good.
You know, after connecting on 1 3-pointer in the first half, he hasn't netted another one since.
Durant dishes to Simmons. Back to KD. That one falls. Durant's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nets.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Maxey passes to Embiid, and he drops in the way up off the glass. Embiid's got 10 points here in the second half.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Here's Durant. Second shot opportunity. He gets that one. Durant's got 39.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Deep 2 from Thibault. Rebound Andre Drummond. Drummond's got his 16th rebound on the night. On the wing, Irving. Harris outside. He drives in, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Harris reads these situations so well and knows exactly when to attack the defense.
He hits the second from the line. The 76ers trail by 14. Harden the pass to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
And there's a whistle that's going to go on James Harden. That'll be foul number 5 on him, and due to the bonus, will be headed to the free throw line.
And forget about the miss for a moment and focus on the fact that he's done a great job putting pressure on the defense.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Harden with it. He's picked up by Drummond, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. It's the Nets now. Outside, Simmons. And the foul on Harden. That's it for him. He's fouled out. Now we'll go to the line for 2.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline.
Shake Milton, he's checked in for the 76ers.
Boy, is he really getting after it here in the second half, just drawing a ton of fouls.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond. Here's Milton, a 3 off the inbound.
Simmons is very skilled on defense. He just knows where to be and how to guard whoever he's on. Versatile is part of his defensive skill set, too.
Brooklyn leading by 14. To the middle. Here's Drummond, and they call the foul. So he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Free throw, no good for Drummond.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
And even 3-on-3 break. Harris up top, guarded by Harris. Lets it go. And that one hits back iron.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And Embiid throws it down.
Tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the fourth. On the way, Harris. The Nets working the ball around now. Yes, that goes in. 41 points for KD.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Milton kicks to Thibault. Takes the 3. And they get it back.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And here's Harris from the arc. Knocked away.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Drummond dishes to Simmons. Back to Drummond. Outside for Simmons. 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
It really is a thing of beauty watching Simmons in screen and roll situations. I mean, he's a manipulative master when it comes to tearing apart the defense.
Harris driving in. It's Drummond with the rebound. Nets leading by 20. And Harris wide open. He shoots, and a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time. And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Boy, he has put in some major work. He's earning his pay, for sure.
A rim-rattling two-handed jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for Brooklyn.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
For Kevin Durant.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
And the 76ers with some changes. Paul Millsap's checked in for Embiid. Reed comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Korkmaz in for Maxey. 50 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. There's the pass to Sharp. Over Millsap. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And the 76ers with possession. Thibault finds Millsap. To the paint. Pass to Korkmaz. On the wing, Milton. It's good from long range. And here's Curry, who brings it up for the Nets. The lead is 15. Well, this one is winding down now. Brooklyn can watch the clock run out. So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took, thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our